Yeah, good morning. So today I try to remove my earphone, Bluetooth earphone, to make video just like this. I'm not sure the voice is clearly, so let's try. Today is Friday, so in these days, Shenzhen have some case. It's COVID case. It's around 65. So some community they back to like lockdown situation, but the government changed another name. It's not lockdown. Something like I don't know how to explain that. It's give advice to all the people to stay home. So the restaurant and other place not allowed eat in the restaurant, just allowed to do some takeaway service. So I think in the past 3 years in this world it totally changed. Like anywhere you should wear the face mask, and most of the restaurant they support takeaway service, and even in our company, in the system there is a special item you can apply to stay in your home from work, like working from home, and just give the reasons, like upload some picture to explain and to prove that your community or your street has been locked down or something like that. Then you can stay in your home to do the work. So your salary will be nothing change. So today is September 1st. Normally September 1st in China is the student back to school in the first season. But because of the case, everything is delayed. The students should use the online class, and a new teacher will see them on the video. In the past 3 years, many software like Tencent Meeting, Zoom, and Ding all have the function. It's easy to do the online video, the live video, and the online meeting. I remember before the COVID situation, most of people refused to do the online meeting, and the software didn't use the very convenient. Just a few people like me, a technical person, we like to try some new things and use the online meeting to try to do something. But now all the people, they know how to use the Tencent Meeting, the Zoom, the Microsoft Teams, and the Google Meeting, everything. Even the Cisco, they all have this kind of software to do that. But in traditional way, the Cisco and Huawei, they have their own online meeting system. But now other companies also have. More convenient, no need to use the special device. Like Cisco have their own meeting camera and a meeting computer and something like that. other company, they just use your own mobile phone and tablet and computer, cell phone, something. Even in the projector, if the projector have a camera and a microphone, then you can join the online meeting. So it's very easy. So that means in anywhere you can work. You have less time for your family and for your kids. I remember before we have some project to work with Huawei, and I always get some call from a special number from Shenzhen. The first voice when you pick up, they say, "Thank you for joining the Huawei conference meeting," or conference, online conference, something like that. Huawei is they deployed the whole system in this world. For example, you are working in Iraq, and you are working in Africa, you're working in America. If you use the phone on your table, which is in Huawei office, you can make a call to anywhere. It's almost free. For example, I use the phone to call people in Wuhan. Then the Wuhan people can see the incoming phone is from Wuhan. If you use that phone to call the people in USA, the people you call will see the incoming number is from USA. So in anywhere, the Huawei system have the connect point. Like in Shanghai, they connect in Shanghai public network, public phone system. I mean, it's the local. So it means if you use the system to call the people, you just need to pay the local fee for the phone. That is like more than 10 years experience. When I do some cooperate with Huawei in Iraq, I use their phone on table. I found that I also ask something from their engineer. So now I don't know if they changed, because the network is better than before, better and fast. Even now most people use the 5G. 5G means the fifth generation of the wireless communication, something like that. 5G, not the 5G hertz. Some people, they don't know. They think 5G means the 5G hertz, like 5G Wi-Fi. But no, the Wi-Fi also have the new version like Wi-Fi 6. Before we use Wi-Fi 5. The mobile network, we use the like 5G or 4G. But if you want to use 4G, it also depends on you apply the service from your mobile operator or not. If you didn't apply, they just give you 4G. For example, in China, the network is different, so I buy some SIM card from outside of China mainland, like Macau, Hong Kong, and American. So you can use the roaming service in China. So the network is free allowed you browse the Google and the Facebook. Not the VPN. No, the VPN sometimes is blocked by the firewall from the government, because the VPN is a public protocol. They can recognize that, they block that. But there is some third-party software you can use, and you can choose. There's some special protocol to connect to the real internet. but the software is a third-party software. If you want to connect the network to America or somewhere, you also need a server outside of the China mainland. For example, you have the server. You also need to prepare some special protocol to receive your connection. And first step, your server cannot be blocked. Then you reach your server. When you reach your server, you build a connection. The connection build it. You should use a special protocol. The protocol can mix some data, like the firewall cannot stop you, cannot block you. Maybe your activity is on the network, the firewall think this is normal browse. You watch some video, or you browse, you get some data from the legal, something not means legal, the web. Firewall just detect your normal activity on the internet, but the real activity is you browse the Facebook, YouTube, and Google, but they incorporate the data. Let the firewall watch from the outside. It's a normal activity to browse like something like a Microsoft website. I don't know Microsoft software website is blocked or not, but in the system if they didn't give it identify what you are browsed, they also have the right to block you. So you should give some information to them. Let them think your activity is a normal one, so that will let you free. So it's very complicated. Before you just install a third-party software, there is some free software. They give you some free service to allow you to connect to American or South Korea and Russia somewhere. But in the past 10 years, the firewall is strong and strong. So the normal VPN is not work. So there are some technical person that still fighting for that. So the special protocol, the special software, all come up. I'm not sure I'm the one of them or not, because I didn't give my work to that. For that, I just use. Okay, let's back to another topic. Like that is VPN. If you use the SIM from Hong Kong, Macau, you open the roaming network service you can use. So that is another story. All of the mobile operator, if the SIM card connects to the network, the second step is they will check your access point name, that is APN, to identify which network you want to connect. So if you are roaming service, you use roaming service, your SIM is not from the China mainland, they will give you free to use the internet. They didn't check your data. The firewall will free you. Not you go. Before I work for the Smart Grid project, the device need to input a SIM. The SIM is special SIM. They don't have the right to connect to the public network. If you put the SIM to the device, you need to set access point name, APN, not VPN, APN access point name. Like there's a project in Ghana for ECG. You put the SIM in the meter, so you set APN like ECG network. So the SIM card, if the SIM card put in the SIM, you finish the configuration. The SIM will connect to the network and readjust the network, so they only can connect to the ECG network. That's something like a visual, something like VPN. You know, the mobile operator will create a new network, a visual network for this SIM, and this SIM is a group, a special group. This group, they create a special network policy and make the routing. Let this group connect a special server. So that's the way they used for that kind of project. Also in Bangladesh and in China. Sometimes we call this internet, not internet. The difference is the normal internet is they have physical cable connection, but this one they use the wireless. Wireless is more freely. So that's the way they use the smart metering system. You know, the smart metering system, the metering data, measurement data is very important for the utility. It's not allowed to put data on the internet. Maybe we're hacked. You know, the system also can do some remote control, like remote disconnect the customer's power. It also can remote control the big breaker, the switchgear. So can make some disaster or something like that. Like if the tourists have the right to control that will be dangerous. That's why in some Western country they refuse the China system. China companies smart metering system provider. They just get some hardware like smart metering from China company, but the China company need to provide the protocol. They will build their own system to control your meter. So to make sure in some special situation you cannot control their power grid. You know, we watch some movie from Hollywood. I'm not sure all people know that there's a story. They try to release the people in the prison. So they just get something like hacker. They use a hacker to hack the grid to shut down power for the whole city, especially the prison located area. So if there is no power, all the area is blocked. So they send their helicopter enter China space we watch the movie. The same story happened in other country, in Korea, in South Asia country, somewhere like that, but never happened in China in the TV show and movie. So before there is a story talk about there are some Chinese people they are dying shooting by some Thailand people in a river. I don't know the river name. It's around 30 people dying. Maybe they use AK-47 to shoot them from their back, but I checked. Shooting is not from the far place. They're shooting from nearby them. So the Chinese government sent the police to Thailand, to Cambodia. I'm not sure that is Cambodia, to find who do this big event. Finally, they got some bad person. So because of this real story, they changed to a movie. In that movie, the China policemen they take gun and other illegal weapons in that area. So I don't know in our real world that is legal or not, but if the local government allowed China policemen to do that, it's no problem. Because now the China government is strong, so the local government is allowed that. For example, in Italy, they allowed China send the policemen to their city to protect China citizen when they are travel to Roma. So they just walking around on the street. I don't know that is protect China citizen or not, because the situation is uploaded and posted by someone, and most of the people. I don't know in this year it's still happening or not, or stopped. I checked some information from it. They say that China is the only place the US didn't send the military in their embassy. Except from China, other US embassy have their US Army. Like many years ago, the US and China government tried to have the officially connection, so they set their embassy. China government not allow they send their military soldier to their embassy for the protection. So US government accept that. Today is Friday. I think not many people going to work, especially the government send the advice you can stay home because the COVID case is raised since yesterday. It's like 16.5. So for me, I also want to stay home because today is the last day for this week. It's okay for people to stay home. The following 2 days, the government maybe give the advice stay at home. Don't go to the restaurant. that area, they found some case. They were checked in that time. How many people is stay in that area? It's more than 10 minutes. Then they will think you are there. They will give you a special code, ask you to do the PCR test. Or if you very close to that area, it's like central area for that case. So maybe you will go to the text message, say you should stay home, like at least 3 days or 7 days, something like that. But I got the message. Before they give me the yellow code, there is some people from government in our community. They ask me. I have been in that area or not. I say no. So then they say fact system. They didn't give me the yellow code, and code still keep in green. So after text message, normally they will give you the yellow code, but yesterday didn't give me because the person called me. I'm thinking the very low level people in government, they are good guy. Maybe in the top of the government, the people is also nice, but we do know them. in different level, there's some people is bad. Okay, I mean, behind me there is a Tesla driver. Maybe it's a new driver. I think he's free of people cut line. Maybe it's a girl. Let's see. He's past me. Normally the black car is used by men. Oh, it's going to another way. in China, the policeman, I think, never pull over your car on the road. The camera anywhere, they just use camera to give you a ticket.